Families of Flight 3407 have been fighting for tougher airline safety since their loved ones were lost almost 2 years ago. And tonight, the families are taking their crusade a step higher.
They want to ensure passengers know exactly who they're flying with. News 4's Luke Moretti has more on this tonight. Luke?
Yeah, provision of a new law requires vendors selling tickets to disclose the name of the air carrier operating each segment of a flight. But that's not always happening.
We really are not going away.
The families of Flight 3407 crash victims are keeping the pressure on federal aviation regulators.
This is pretty simple. This is the law, and the information should be easily visible to a viewer.
They say some internet air travel sites are not complying with a new federal law that requires that the air carrier be disclosed on the first display of the website following a search of a requested itinerary.
These are no-brainers to get fixed. It needs to get done.
Representatives Chris Lee and Brian Higgins are now calling on the U.S. Department of Transportation to take action against ticket sellers not complying. In a letter to Transportation Secretary Ray LaHood, they write, Americans deserve to know who or what is operating the aircraft they are boarding.
And those who don't comply should be strictly fined for their noncompliance.
One of the key metrics was to ensure that when you search for a flight, that you would know who the carrier was, that if it was a major airline or if it was a regional carrier.
50 people died when Flight 3407 crashed in Clarence Center almost 2 years ago. The plane was operated by Colgan Air, a smaller regional carrier.
Today is my daughter's birthday. She would have been 26 years old today.
John and Marilyn Kausner lost their daughter Ellie on Flight 3407.
Had we known that a small regional carrier was going to be flying her home, we would have booked another flight for her.
The Kausners and other family members have been pushing for safety changes in the commercial airline industry.
That's really our goal, is that we don't have a need to be vigilant anymore. We have one level of safety on every plane going out of every airport in the United States.
Now, Senators Schumer and Gillibrand are also calling on the federal government to fully enforce aviation safety reforms. The penalty for noncompliance could go as high as $27,500 per violation. Luke Moretti, News 4.